Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's message, I'm just going to let Spirit communicate to you whatever you need to hear. The collective who will attract this reading, the person who is finding this reading, I'm just gonna let Spirit tell you whatever you need to hear in this time. I'm sure that this message is finding you for your highest good, and I'm trusting that it will find you in your right time. So let's see, what does Spirit want to communicate to you, and why have you been brought here to this reading today? What is the message that is meant to come across for you in this time? Spirit, can you please bring forward the message for the person who is seeing this reading right now, the collective who has attracted this reading? What is the message that is meant to reach them right now? Oh, 444. Angels are guiding and supporting you, providing a stable foundation for success. Wow. So I feel like something that you need to hear is that you're supported. What you need to hear is that you're supported and you're being guided towards, I feel, long-term success. There is something about your energy in this time that is attracting foundational long-term success for yourself, stability in your career, your finances, your relationships, your home for the long term. And you need to know that you're being angelically protected. A lot of angels are nearby you, making sure that you get to your destination safely, that you make it. And I'm hearing nothing can get in your way. So do not be concerned with anything, because I feel something about your path right now has just opened up. And that's the message that's coming through from Spirit, is I feel something about your path right now is wide open for you to just move. So trust your instincts and just keep moving. There are no obstacles right now for you, is something that I'm hearing. I feel like obstacles have been lifted off your way. And this is a time when you can safely make a passage, safely move forward. Wow, 111. Your thoughts are manifesting rapidly. Trust in divine guidance and stay focused on your goals. Okay, do you know what's coming to my mind is something is within reach. I feel like there is a specific goal, a manifestation here. We have rapidly, right? Your thoughts are manifesting rapidly. This is such an energy of like something can happen at any moment. Like it can happen at any time. That is how close you are to a certain goal. That is how close you are to a moment of success in your life, to maybe a manifestation in your life, that it can literally happen at any moment. It can happen within the next few days. It can happen overnight. It can happen within the next few weeks, right? But you need to know that you're this close. I feel like something about you right now is so close. And this is a sign to keep going. Stay focused on your goals. Do not get distracted now. Because I sense in your energy, this is the closest you've ever been. Notice how you also have the number 14. This could be very relevant numbers for you. But in general, these numbers will show up when you're being guided towards a new beginning, when you're being guided towards a revelation in your life. And know that these are signs of things improving for you. Because the 14, to me, I see it as a new beginning it's really coming from your angels. It's really coming from Spirit. So you know that it's going to be safe, and you know that it's going to be for your highest good. So the message that's coming through for you guys right now, the specific message that I keep hearing from Spirit is it can happen at any moment. It can happen at any minute. It's within reach. That's something that's coming through. So let's get your tarot cards to figure out more about your reading for today. What is the message meant to find this collective? Spirit and angels, can you please bring forward the message for the highest good of this collective? Okay, we have Justice. So yes, you know, there needs to be balance in the universe. And I have a feeling that something is finally balancing itself out for you. If there has been a certain situation that has been feeling unfair, you maybe feel like you have been getting the short end of the stick, okay? Or, you know, not getting what you feel like you deserve. There comes a point where the scales just have to balance themselves out. And I feel like this is what's coming in for you next, is this balance of desire and manifestation. Because, you know, when we desire something and it's not manifested, the scales are unbalanced because we're just putting so much emphasis on the fact that we desire something But again, then comes a point where it manifests and there's balance being brought into the universe. So I feel like also something that's happening for you is balance is being restored, both spiritually and physically. A lot of you are going to fall into more alignment and feeling more balance because of a certain realization, because of a certain desire manifesting for you. I have the High Priestess. So you have the inner knowing that this is close. And I feel like there is a lot of emphasis that also Spirit is putting in on you getting what you deserve. Like you getting what you always knew was meant for you. I feel like there is going to be justice for you in the aspect of receiving something that you always knew that you were destined for. You always knew you were going to get. You always knew you were going to have this. Like, you know, and that's manifestation. It's just your vision that you're seeing, the vision for a desire that you have. See it as just like a snippet from the future. And it's a sign of your future self letting you know that, hey, this is what we have in the future, or this is what we can potentially have. So of course you're going to foresee it coming, because a desire is born because your future self is saying, this is what we can have. And it's finally coming through. That's why the justice is coming in as a sign of balance, as a sign of fairness towards you. Yeah, we have the Ace of Wands, a very big sign of a manifestation, a very big sign that something is about to happen for you. Also, this can really catch you off guard, meaning sometimes with manifestations, we see this slow unfolding. We see, it can be even goals, right? It can be goals. Like sometimes we see, okay, like, see, things are happening, you know, I'm seeing progress. But sometimes it does feel like nothing is happening. Boom, it just something happens. You know, that's the thing I feel with life, and why we cannot compare ourselves to other people, because each journey is so different. And I feel like your journey is different also. So remember that it can happen at any moment. It can happen at any minute. That is why it's not worth for you to give up right now regarding something. I don't even feel like a lot of you want to give up, to be honest. There may be a group of you who need to hear that. I feel just most of you, this is meant to be a sign that something is really near to you. A desire, manifestation, a wish is very nearby you. Success. You know what this is for you because you have the High Priestess as well. So you have a very deep intuitive connection with this desire. I'm hearing something about a desire cannot be born if it's not desired. So I feel for you. You know what this is because you desire it right now. And I feel like this is something that you desire a lot to have right now. Because of the Justice and the Scales, I feel like you have put a lot of emphasis on this desire. What else is your message from Spirit for today? Wow, oh my God, you deserve to achieve your enormous desires, literally. Just as I was speaking about like your desires, and Spirit is saying you deserve to achieve your enormous desires. Okay, so this is an enormous desire. It's not something small. And again, I feel like this reading is a sign to let you know that it can happen at any time. Truly, like it can happen at any moment. An enormous desire for you is manifesting right now. You're in tune, you're in frequency with this manifestation. You're in tune with this wish, with this outcome. And we also have Voyage, a path meant for you, a path meant just for you is waiting. Ancient spirits are guiding your way. So remember in the beginning, I was saying how it feels like a path has just opened up for you, how obstacles have been lifted off your way. And I feel like this is a sign that there has been a path made for you towards a very big desire. And then we have, you will soon be thriving with an overflow of abundance and blessings. Overflow. Oh my God, what? These cards are so powerful today. I wonder, maybe leave in the comments, what are you manifesting right now? Because I feel like I feel like you're just welcoming things right now. There is so much open energy in your aura. And I just want to tell you, because we have this person opening up the arms. Here, this person, it feels like they're just like, you know, welcoming in the pillars, you know, the portal, the doorway. There's a lot of open energy for you to receive right now. And that's why you're getting this overflow. I also feel like there's a lot of wealth, a lot of blessings, abundance coming in. I feel like there's something that you're calling in right now. The High Priestess is also about calling things in. I'm hearing don't work hard, but call it in. Call the abundance in. Call the flow in. You're manifesting something. Maybe leave in the comments if you guys want to share. I know sometimes like I don't really like to share, like when I have a desire, when I'm manifesting something, I do like to keep it to myself, but maybe we can just support each other in the comments and send support. So I feel like, you know, it's coming in. You will soon be thriving. That's what Spirit is saying. You will soon be thriving. So there's a lot of emphasis also, like, I feel on the word soon for you. You know, it's like, this is not far ahead in the future. This is not years and years away. This is literally something that can happen soon. I feel like it's something that can happen in any minute. Okay, what else? What is your message, Spirit? What message do you have for this collective right now regarding this desire, this wish? Let's see. We have I'm intuitive again with the High Priestess. Wow, look at this. Oh my God. We have 11. The High Priestess is number 2, but on this deck, you know, we have, it looks like 11. We also have 11. 111. So follow your intuition. I feel really trust your intuition right now, because I feel like you know that something is close. That's the thing. It's like, you know that something is close. You know that something is about to happen. So really trust that inner feeling that you have. And you also have number 12. I am a visionary. You see, you know that this is coming in. You have the vision. You guys are a visionary. You know this. You have been manifesting this. You have been visualizing this. Maybe number 12 could be also relevant for you. But I feel like this is meant to be a sign that a vision that you've had is very nearby. It's also reminding you of how this is in your nature. You are a born creator. You were literally brought on this earth to create life, to create existence. Just trust your gut feeling. I really feel like there's something coming through about just ignoring the noise and focusing on the desire. Because we see this child here. I hope this is a child, it looks like to me. But it feels like they're just very focused on this flame. They have their eyes closed and they're just like, I'm going to focus on keeping this fire alive. And that's something that is also coming through for you, is to keep the fire alive. Help yourself and keep the fire alive. Keep the desire lit. Do not dim it, because it's so close. And if some of you feel like certain people are not helping you with this, maybe try to ignore them for a while. Like literally, I feel like this is a time to really ignore everything else and just tune in, focus, right? There is something about you focusing on your goals, and that's literally what was coming through right now, is just focus on the desire. Do not ignore the desire. Do not push it away, because it's so close. Let's get, what is your last message for today? Your last card, Spirit. Any last messages you want to bring forward for this collective right now? Oh my God. When you least expect. This is crazy. The cards sometimes, the way that they align, it even shocks me. And you know, I have been doing tarot for like 6 years right now. I have been reading tarot for so long, and it's still like, sometimes the way the cards come out, it's still like wow, we're really channeling a spirit here. We're really channeling something, you know. But when you least expect, you know, it can happen at any minute. Literally, it can happen at any minute. And that's the thing. I feel like a lot of you, this may catch you off guard, because maybe you haven't been noticing so many signs of this coming in. Maybe you have been, but you're not expecting it to happen now. But it's still going to happen. So I feel like that was the perfect way to end your reading, and that's the message that I have for you today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye!